Hello girls, this is Dr. Sangeeta Sharma, and today I am taking paper 1 poetry section, and today I am going to tell you something about Ode to Autumn. The poet's name is John Keats, and this ode to Autumn was written in September 1819. This ode, what do you mean by ode? Ode means an address. So this ode is an address to autumn season. This ode has 3 stanzas, and the 3 stanzas describe the various activities and nature of the season autumn, and the thought gradually develops in 3 stanzas. In the first stanza, autumn is in the first stanza, the poet tells us about the characteristic qualities of autumn season. What happens in autumn season? What are the characteristic qualities of autumn? What is the result of autumn? How is autumn seen in various fruits, vegetables of nature? In the second stanza, autumn is personified as a person. So what do you mean by personification? Personification is when an inanimate object is treated as an animate. The figure of speech is personification. Inanimate means not having life. Animate means having life. So when the inanimate object is treated as a living being, the figure of speech is personification. So in the second stanza, autumn is personified as a person. It is seen in the form of a reaper. It is seen in the form of a gleaner. And it is seen in the form of a person who is watching the last drop of apple juice gradually. And in the third stanza, we get the characteristic quality of autumnal evening. The poet means to say that every season has its characteristic qualities, and so we should not feel sad hearing the sad song of autumn, because every season has its own characteristic quality. So today I am going to start your poem to autumn, Ode to Autumn. So when I start with the first line, season of mist and mellow fruitfulness. What do we mean by mist? Mist means fog. So autumn is the season of mist. Break the sentence. Autumn is the season of mist means autumn is the season where fog is seen. Autumn is the season of mist means autumn is the season when one can see the fog. Autumn is the season of mellow fruitfulness. What do you mean by mellow? Mellow means ripened, paka hua. So mellow means ripened. So autumn is the season of mellow fruitfulness. Fruitfulness means the fruits get ripened to the core. The fruits get ripened from deep inside. So autumn is the season when we can see fog. Autumn is the season when fruits get mellow, when the fruits get ripened. close bosom friend of the maturing sun. So autumn is the close bosom. Close bosom means intimate friend. So autumn is the intimate friend of maturing sun. What do you mean by maturing sun? Maturing sun means the sun matures the fruits. The sun matures the vegetables. So autumn and the sun, they are the close bosom. They are very intimate friends. And autumn and the sun, they together ripe the fruits. Autumn and the sun, they together ripen the vegetables. And autumn and sun, these two friends work in several ways. Their working can be seen in several ways. See the third line, conspiring with him. Autumn is conspiring. What do you mean by conspiring? Make plans with him. Him means sun. So autumn conspires. Autumn plans. Autumn make plans with sun. And what is the planning autumn is making with the sun? The planning is, see the third line, how to load and bless with fruit the vines. Autumn and sun, they conspire. They plan how to load the vines. Vines means grape creeper. With fruit means with grapes. So autumn and sun, they together make plans what they should do to load the grape creeper with grapes that round the thatch eaves run. The grape creeper which is running round the thatch eaves. What do you mean by thatch eaves? Thatch eaves means the roof made up of thin straws, which is seen in the villages, in the village huts. So to band with apples the mossed cottage trees, autumn and the maturing sun, they together plan how to band with apples the mossed cottage trees. Mossed cottage, mossed means kai. The mossed means the green colored substance that grows in the damp places. So mossed cottage trees, the apple trees which are growing round the cottages. So autumn and the maturing sun, they plan how to load the apple trees with apple fruits which are growing round the cottages. Autumn and sun, they plan how to fill all fruits with ripeness to the core. So autumn season and sun, they together make plans how to mature, how to ripe the fruits. Ripe the fruits to the core means the innermost part of the fruit. So autumn season and the sun, they both make plans how to ripen the fruits from to the very core. To swell the gourd. What do you mean by gourd? What do you mean by gourd? Gourd in Hindi we call lauki. So how to swell? Again swell means mature. How to mature how to ripen the gourd and plump the hazel shells. How to plump means how to ripen the hazel nuts with a sweet kernel. Kernel means eatable, edible, eatable things. Autumn and the maturing sun, they together plan to load the apple trees with apples. The autumn season and the maturing sun, they make plans to ripen the gourd and to plump the hazel shells means to ripen the hazel shells with what? With sweet kernel. And apple and autumn and maturing sun, they plan how to set budding more. Budding more means to bloom the buds, to change the buds into flowers, and still more later flower for the bees, and to bloom, to make the buds bloom into several flowers, so that the bees may get more flowers, and the flowers will bloom in such a large number that the bees will be mistaken that the summer days are still continuing, until they think, they stands for what? For the bees. Until the bees think warm days means summer days, will never cease means will never come to an end, for summer has overbrimmed their clammy cells, because autumn and the maturing sun has overbrimmed means up to the edge. So autumn and the maturing sun has filled their cells with sweet kernel, and so the bees, they are highly mistaken that the summers are still continuing.